My name is Sade Lavender.
Hi, my name is Robertson Bateau.
Hello, my name is Tajay Levitt.
Hi, my name is Jordan Queen. I'm a senior at Morgan State University. I love anime, video games, comic books. I'm a blerd. A blerd is someone who is a black nerd.
Well, I discovered the Blerd community by going online because I was young, and I found people who were just like me, and they were like, oh, we have groups that you can join and you can be a part of that people share the similar interests with you. And I was like, oh, okay, cool. I'll be a part of this. And so I'm still a nerd today, black nerd.
I am not as active as other people in the Blerd community as I could be. I'm just a regular, average Joe.
I'm always looking for black cosplayers just because I didn't know that there were people that looked like me with my skin complexion that did cosplay just because I was so into it. And so I'm constantly on Instagram, on Twitter, on Tumblr, just trying to find black cosplayers to repost them, to just show them love and try to learn more about the community.
I like making black art and whatnot. I like cosplaying, making short videos, commenting on anime videos and whatnot.
The best thing about the community, the Blerd community, is the people that you meet. I believe that they all share similar interests with you, so that means you can make friends. It's easier to open up to them. The worst thing about it is the gatekeeping. For women in particular, it's really hard to be a Blerd because they'll like to gatekeep and believe that because you're not this ultra mega fan that you're just trying to ride on some type of wave, because Blerd is becoming more mainstream. So they think you're riding on a wave and not really into the culture, or because you're in a specific subgenre, they don't believe that you're an actual nerd. They believe that you're, a faker or a poser. So that's the worst part about it, the community.
A lot of the guys in the Blerd community don't look for girls that look like me. They look for girls who look like Meg Thee Stallion. Slim, thick, not a lot of cellulite. And when it comes to plus size, they just don't want us at all.
I would say in the cosplaying community, there are things about cosplaying people of lighter skin color or just people of lighter skin color. Like, say if I wanted to cosplay as Rambo or John Wick, I'm not white, so sometimes it won't be culturally accepted. But at the same time, I know the Blerd community will accept me.
I try not to enter the anime community that often just because of how sexist and racist it is. I don't appreciate people calling me outside my name, and I don't appreciate people judging me or deciding what type of person I am just based on my looks. And I also don't like being sexualized because of certain features of myself. So I try to steer clear and only stick to the Blerd community.
Black anime nerds aren't really appreciated. They weren't, because you were in two groups as a child. You were a jock or you were a girl. And I mean, you play a Polly Pockets girl. There wasn't a real community for people like me who you like to play video games indoors.
So from elementary school, anime was like really loved, like Dragon Ball Z, Naruto, Pokemon, anything like that was like widely accepted. But as soon as you get into like middle school and high school, people start distancing themselves from that kind of culture.
Just like a little bit at school, for some people that did not know what anime was, they're like, you're so weird. I'm like, I don't care because I have my family that's also likes the same thing that I do, so I did not really care what other people said.
For starters, I would like for male Blerds to stop saying that they can't find a girl romantically that have the same interests, because that's just not true. We make up either half or more than the male community.
This goes for all of it. The more that we let people accept what they like, because it's starting to become a mainstream thing, the more people will stop bullying and start accepting people for who they are. a lot of the kids who get bullied for liking what they like liking anime or liking video games, if we can take away the gatekeeping, or for both sides, like people who've been in it for long periods of time and people who just started, if we start dropping that stigma, we can start bringing more people into the community and more people will start accepting and understanding others.
I would say going to my first con, which is KatsuCon 2014. I just walked in, I just saw so many different cosplayers. It was so cool. Going to the dealer's room, which is where people buy art and cosplay items, figurines and whatnot. I just felt overwhelmed. I was so happy. And being there with my friends at the same time was like, it made me ecstatic, really.